Yes, people, you don't know. I'm back and you're keeping it locked with the real gonna leave. So big up on yourself, who there, who there. Big up the massive, big up the Yardy army. That's the people who subscribe from me from day one. You don't know the army is at 70, so big up to that. Let's try to get the army up to 100. It would have mean a lot to me. And in this video, if you don't know, I keep it all things Arsenal, but I have to represent my country, the homeland. You don't know the Reggae Boyz, is it me? No Bob Marley thing, but it's more like, is it me? An Andy Lowe vibes. And Andy Williams and Bibi Gardner, if you don't know, no one know. But yeah, people, we're gonna keep it all things Reggae Boyz this time. And we're gonna discuss the Gold Cup that is forward in the next few days, as well as the team, and I'll give you an introduction into the players that were chosen. And we're gonna look at the people them kind of snub, that baller that you did think should have been on the side, and yo, how come him never did it? No, that's how we're gonna do right now, and this is how we're gonna keep it locked. So yo, big up on yourself for being here, and we're gonna get into it. You don't know. So the final rosters, as I said, was released recently, and it sees the return of several core players to the Jamaican squad. The likes of Andre Blake, noticeable MLS player, goalie, as well as our captain, one of the more renowned players playing in the Bundesliga, Leon Bailey, baller, you don't know. Shamar Nicholson as well. And a big up to Kemar Lawrence in the squad, former Harbour Zoo player. So I have to big up that because that's my pop's side. So that's the hometown, you see me? Harbourview is like one of the biggest sides in the National League for JA. So I have to big up Kemar Lawrence every time we see him. And the noticeable snubs, as I talked about before, is Andre Gray. And I think the way that Gray was playing in the friendlies and that coming, forwarding up to this point in time, you would have definitely think he would have been in there. So Andre Gray wasn't in there at the start when I was going to make this video at the start of today, but it actually came out just recently that Javon East, one of the forwards, and actually for me, one of the more, in terms of his career overseas, I believe he plays in Costa Rica or so. He's had one of the most prolific careers so far of players currently in our squad in terms of 10 plus, 15 plus games a season. Him doing him stuff over there, him doing really good work, and he's a very strong player. You're going to be unfortunate to not see him in the squad. Apparently, he picked up some sort of hamstring injury and them thing there. So, yeah, big up to him. I hope for a speedy recovery, and, hopefully he can be there for the qualifiers, later on in the year. So, yeah, we're going, as I'm telling about, like, people. We're gonna give just the introductions into the people who were picked. I'm gonna try to split it up in a few parts, probably because there's so many individuals picked, and I kind of want to give an introduction into the Reggae Boyz. Who you gonna root for? Kind of the guys who gonna be vying for that top 11 spot or that first 11 spot, I would say. And yeah, what you guys think about it? So going into it now, as I said, notable snubs so far is Andre Gray, Mikel Antonio. Apparently, Mikel Antonio was left out because he's still in the process of gaining his Jamaican passport, I'd say, and working through the kinks of that. Andre Gray was actually selected now since I believe Javon is not healthy anymore with the hamstring injury. He's going to be there, and I think he's going to be a big boost to the squad as well. That's not really too bad of a flip there. So before I go into all of that, I just want to start with the number one. That's the goalie for the squad, Andre Blake, 30 years old. You don't know, hometown Maypen. Started his career no place else but Harborview. Then he went to the Philadelphia Union, which a lot of people would be like more familiar with in the MLS. He captained the boys a few times, most recently in the 2019 Gold Cup. He is our keeper on the 2017 Gold Cup. He was awarded the Golden Glove in 2016 and was awarded a position in the MLS All-Star game. So Blake has won the last season MLS Goalkeeper of the Year award after a season in which he's finished with the league best save percentage of .778 and goals allowed average for goalkeepers with at least 20 appearances. This is Blake's second SP nomination this year, as he was among the finalists for the award in 2017. So I mean, this is a big time keeper, big time captain, and there's a reason why he's a captain. Is somebody you can lead, and them always say you start your team. You have to build from the back. You have to build from with a backbone. You have to build with a base, and what better base than having a competent keeper who you can rely on. Very talkative when he's playing. Anytime I see him play, very talkative, very aware, and in these games we have to be strict, John. The next player we're going to look at is Lamar Walker, 21-year-old. This is a young product for the team, so it's very good for him, to make the side. I don't really know that much about him, to be honest with you. Plays for Portmore United, but now plays in the USL for Miami FC. Started out in Portmore, so Portmore another big side in the National Football League. So yeah, big up to him for making the side. 21 years old, so there's youth in the side as well. Michael Hector, which a lot of people may know from the EPL, plays for Fulham. He's 6'4" defender, very tall, strong. For me, not necessarily that mobile in terms of game. Um, he has a chance of being one of the captains in the side. I think he might have captained the side before, but the only issue I have with Hector is just his pace and the reading of the game. He's not necessarily a great passer out of the back, but in terms of the Gold Cup and the competition we may see, I mean he sees EPL level competition. As well as the championship, and he's been decent in some of the games I've seen so far. So um, in this competition, I want to see him do well. I'm not going to say this is one of the standouts for me to watch, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hector gives a good performance, and we will most likely rely on him during this Gold Cup and in the qualifiers. Amari Bell, yes, yes, yes. Amari Bell, born May 5th. I have a big head up because I born May 6th. You don't know. And I really like Amari. I think I saw him last in the last few qualifiers. I think he plays left back. And he looked very solid in left back. It's gonna be great competition between him and Taxi Kamara Lawrence, but it should be also interesting because for me, Amari plays for Luton Town, but he doesn't seem necessarily as like that left back that go up and bomb up the wing and thing and send in the crosses while Kemar, the reason why I'm called tax is because him have a motor, you know what I mean? So I really want to see how that left back position, left defense position actually work itself out. It should be very interesting to see how we actually set up in terms of 3-5-2, 4-3-3. What formation Tapa gonna go with. So um yeah, it should be interesting. He seems a very composed at the back. He has good pace, good strength, as I said. Played at the championship level for Rovers before Blackburn Rovers before going to Luton Town. I think Luton Town is now in the championship if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I mean that's a big time defender there. We should be solid in defense. Alvas Powell now, another defender from the Philadelphia Union. 26-year-old, 6 feet, from St. Thomas, and he made his name in the Da Costa Cup. Da Costa Cup is one of the like what you call it, like high school, secondary school competitions, and that's where people met them name. So yeah, Alvas Powell playing out of there. He's a mainstay in the MLS, playing majority of his games for Portland Timbers. He's playing, I believe, like 20 plus games for the Timbers and having a decent disciplinary record. When I saw him play, he's a very strong, mobile centre back, and seems to have legs with him. And you need people with legs to track these strong forwards, crafty forwards. And in terms of our defense, I think we're strong. We're very strong in terms of that. Liam Moore, really trust me. When I say Liam Moore, I was like, that's the type of defenders that Jamaica bought. That's the type of defenders we need. Very commanding and talkative centre back with power, strength, and speed. This is all my notes on him, man. Pressed me during the qualifiers as well. Played well against Serbia, strong and commanding. Is also a leader of the world-renowned English side, Reading. You don't know. who goes between championships and the Premier League regular. He's a 20-year-old. He's a captain for his side. He's a leader. And for me, is a no doubt as to why Liam Moore gonna be in the squad. And I wouldn't trust me. I'd be surprised if he doesn't start in the back line for us. And they don't know they're there, they look at instrumental at the start. If you never pick it up, that's TJ Baller. And you don't know man a baller like Leon Bailey. You don't know this is a lot of hope gonna be on Leon Bailey's shoulders. You don't know. Very skillful winger forward, plays in the Bundesliga, and honestly has had one of the better seasons when I actually look at his stats this year. So, I kind of expecting a lot from Bailey, forwarding into the side. 23 years old, number 9 for Bayer Leverkusen. Joined in 2017. He's played over 100 games and has had I think 28 goals to date for that team. I mean, it's a good track record, and he's always been linked to big teams like Chelsea and so forth. He was the Belgian Young Professional Footballer of the Year in 2015, 2016. Newcomer of the season in 2017-2018, made the Bundesliga team of the season in 2017-2018. He had the Bundesliga goal of the month in December 2020. Just a minute amount of the things that Bailey has accomplished so far for the side. And for this video, because the video got a little bit too long right now, we just going to finish it up with O'Neil Fisher, 29-year-old defensive midfielder, played for Georges back in his high school days, making the triple for us with the Gold Cup. He developed his career, played for DC United, and now he plays for LA Galaxy currently. So yeah, people are going to go through the other people left in the squad, and this is your Reggae Boyz. This is the side that we're going back to win the Gold Cup this year and in the next few weeks. I'll have analysis of the games. Not too sure if I want to go live with them. If I do, you guys will be the first to know. But yeah, people, I'm at 70 subscribers, and it would mean the world to me if you guys, like this video, subscribe to it, subscribe to my channel, The Real Gunna Lee, share the video, and yeah, we'll keep the good vibes going. Tell me who you think gonna win the Gold Cup. If you have if you from a country who win the Gold Cup, Trinidad or wherever it is, tell me why you guys think you're gonna win the Gold Cup, and tell me which players to look out for. So I don't know the thing set. Keep the thing locked. You know who I be, The Real Gunna Lee. And I'm out. Big up.